Why your anxiety keeps coming back. Have you ever noticed that anxiety seems to disappear for a while, then it comes right back? You might have a good week, maybe even a good month, and you feel like you're finally getting control. Then something happens, an unexpected bill, a difficult conversation, a health concern, relationship problem, and suddenly you're right back where you started. Your heart starts racing, your mind spinning, you can't focus, you can't relax. And then you begin to ask yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Today I want to answer that question. Most people are fighting anxiety the wrong way. As long as you keep fighting it the wrong way, it keeps coming back. Most people treat anxiety like an enemy. They try to eliminate it, they try to suppress it, or they try to think their way out of it. They'll tell themselves things like calm down, stop worrying, don't think about it. But that's like trying to put a fire out while gasoline is still pouring into it. The problem isn't anxiety. The problem is the pattern. Imagine a man who checks his phone every 5 minutes because he's worried about a text message. The more he checks, the more anxious he becomes. The more anxious he becomes, the more he checks. Now he's trapped. Not because of the phone and not because of the text. It's because of the pattern. Most anxiety works the same way. Maybe this sounds familiar. You lie in bed at night, exhausted. Your brain won't shut off. You're replaying conversations, thinking about money, your future, thinking about things that haven't even happened yet. You tell yourself you'll stop, but you can't. The next day you're tired, you're distracted, you're irritable. You snap at people and you lose patience. And then you feel guilty about that too. And now the anxiety has created another problem. This is how people become trapped for years. Not because they're weak, not because they're broken, because nobody ever taught them what anxiety really is. Anxiety is often a learned pattern. Think about that. A pattern. Not your identity, not your personality, and not who you are. A pattern is something that can be changed. And if you learned it, you can retrain it. That's where hope begins. Because if anxiety is who you are, you're stuck. But if anxiety is a pattern, you can change the pattern. This is where most people miss it. Something happens, a trigger. Then comes a thought. Then comes a feeling. Then comes a reaction. And the brain learns it's okay. This is what we do. And every time you repeat it, the pattern gets stronger. The pathway becomes easier to travel until eventually your brain starts running the program automatically. That's why I teach the anxiety reset system. Not because it's magic and not because it's complicated, because it addresses the pattern. And here it is. Step 1, regulate the body. You cannot think clearly when your nervous system is in survival mode. Step 2, become aware of the triggers. Most people never identify what's actually setting them off. Step 3, interrupt the pattern. Catch it early before it gains momentum. And step 4, practice new responses. Not once, not twice, over and over again. And that's how retraining happens. Now, imagine waking up and your first thought isn't worry. Imagine walking into a difficult conversation without panic. Imagine handling uncertainty without your mind immediately going to worst case scenario. And imagine being able to sit quietly without feeling like something terrible is about to happen. That's what happens when the pattern begins to change. You stop feeling controlled by anxiety and you start feeling in control again. If anxiety keeps coming back in your life, the answer isn't more motivation. The answer is a better system. I want you to go to my website, Self-Transformation 369, and learn more about my anxiety reset system. And as always, I want you to remember, all that you have inside is all you need. My name is Mr. Smith. Until the next time, peace.